gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Florida Exotic. We're here at probably the most expensive fish on the farm, and this is a fish you might have to pay upwards of $500 to $800 for if you were to want to buy one, an adult. It's Petrochromis species Bulu. It's the red Bulu. I've had this fish for a long time. In fact, I did a podcast or whatever it was, the Fincasters at a show with John Carlin, 2016, when I had a bunch of babies in a tank. And then somewhere along the line, I lost them. But thank goodness one of the customers I had sold some to was nice enough to send some back to me a year and a half, 2 years ago. And I was able to size them up. So this is actually the first time we're going into them. So I've got in here right now, there's 2 males, and I think we've got 10 females. We have some extra males, but we don't put them out here. Now, we always talk about how we don't put structure to the tank, but we do have structure with these guys, because these guys, the males always want to breed. I mean, they are after these females 24/7. And for that reason, the females have to have a few places to hide. And also, Glenn, is it possible that we did not catch a male?
Well, that was brilliant.
Well, let's go back and start.
Wasn't it? Let's do it one more time.
Yeah, let's go back.
Jiminy Cricket.
Well, I think just go ahead and keep filming.
You're good. No, you're good, Tam.
Keep filming. Where did the males go?
They were there. They just kind of were darker in color. I counted 12 against the wall.
All right, where do you want me to start then?
We're going to do the same. We're going to keep going.
Yep.
You can add it.
Yes. But this might be fun to have
I
in
see
there.
I 2 males.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I'm missing 2.
What?
Missing 2 females.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many fish are there?
2 males.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11.
There's 12 fish there. Okay. So here we go. This is me, who's been seining for 50 years. Glenn, who's been seining for 10 years, and we just messed that up. We actually had them in the net, but I didn't see the males, so I was questioning it. Now, Glenn, I would rather leave these instead of normally do it, drop it over the edge. Okay, good. Now you're gonna have to pass me my bucket, if you don't mind, and my net there. Okay, what I'm gonna do here is I definitely want to show you the male in here. Tamela, come over here and take a look at these fish. First time I've checked them in a long time, and I swear they look like they're holding, but they've been eaten like flies. Is there anything in there? Algae.
Grass.
Okay. Dirt bag.
Oh, get that male over there.
No, I am going to get that male, but I want to check the females if anybody's holding. I don't want them to start spitting. I want to see.
Ooh, look at him. He's
I know it.
beautiful. Oh, you're wearing your Eagles shirt.
Yes,
So
yes.
nice.
Yes, I am. And if you stick around on this video, I'm going to tell you where I got it. Those are babies, aren't they, Glenn? With algae.
It's either a snail or grass, but we'll find out very quickly.
They're babies. Hey! This is amazing. Hey, folks, listen. This is a super rare fish. I mean, rare. And you could pay upwards.
Look at that. That's
Now,
beautiful.
why don't you understand when I said I want to check the
I know
females
it.
first?
That's gorgeous.
Okay, Beros.
But this fish could, I've seen these fish 3 inches, 3.5 inches for $800. Oh gosh, they're babies?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. But anyway, I lost this fish about a year and a half ago. When I say lost, here's how we lose fish on the farm. We're not keeping track of it, and they're getting older, and no one put aside any. other fish I've lost track of, like exos, I'm telling the guys to go get me exos, and they're going out to get them, and they're getting out of my breeders, and they just take enough out that I don't have any breeders. And so I've tried to stop all that. What do you think, Glenn?
I see moss, but you know what?
I'm gonna shake it.
Moss so far.
Oh my goodness, look at the size of them. They must have been carrying for a while. You know what, Glenn, let me tell you something. Glenn notices, Glenn feeds these. These fish are tremendous eaters. By that I mean they eat. Glenn will show you how he feeds these guys. He takes the extreme 1.5 and he makes little balls out of it, brings it out here and tosses it. Now these guys continue to eat. So, wow. They continue to eat even with their hold babies.
Can we get a close up of the mouth and just see the way?
These
it's huge. We can fit
look at these teeth here.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you something about these fish. If you want them on your aquarium, and you really wanted the challenge of them, you would want to. I bet you picked up algae breathing as we were pulling this thing. You'd want a nice sized tank. A lot of people put these in with Tropheus. I think that's just eggs.
I'm gonna say that's probably an egg. It looks like it.
Okay. Yeah. They put them in with Tropheus. And then the problem they say is that Tropheus never get to eat because these guys are pigs. And they eat, we only feed them every other day, nothing. Big old female though. And these are one of the more aggressive female. This is one of the more aggressive Petrochromis. Now we've done Petrochromis Travasi, which I've got 4 or 5 males in the tank, and they don't bother each other. And these guys right here, would you quit playing with those guys? And by the way, when we started in catching them here, each male had the end of a tank where they were hanging out. And as soon as they got close to each other, I think those,
yeah, heads and tails, but that's
as soon as they got close to each other, they start wailing on each other. I mean, this is a 16-foot tank. And as soon as we started pulling them in this thing, and even in this seine, they took a look at each other and went, okay, you're going down here, buddy. And like I said, they're on these females 24/7. They're after them. I'm very surprised at this. I did not anticipate. Yeah, or eggs.
That's eggs with a start of a head, but unless we do incubator, it's up to you.
Well, he does it great with the incubator.
I say take it.
Can I have that bucket behind you? So.
You want me to hold it?
No, I'm really pleased. I think these make it easy. And now look at the number of babies there, because apparently even if they do eat while they're holding eggs, apparently every now and then they must eat one of their babies. Not on purpose, but it happens. I don't know, you know what, I should have counted how many.
Hey, will you show that male,
Oh,
for goodness
all right.
sake?
Okay, here's one of the males.
Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
I don't know if he's the lesser male.
Can you set it in the net?
Yeah.
I will do it. I wish the sun was out.
Yeah, we lost our sun, guys. So
That's one male. And here's the
Well,
other
I
whale,
think
and
he
this
is.
other male might be a little bit
Yeah, I think he's the dominant male.
bigger. But now this is not necessarily fired up breeder color. When we come out here and they're running around, they are really, really red. But if you want to raise these things, you have to be prepared for the aggressiveness. And by that I mean, I've heard, I don't know, Glenn. Nothing?
there are eggs in there, and I would just take it anyway, just because they're probably at the same stage as the other one.
Nope, just one egg. No.
I think
I've
they
heard
did
people would
very
even
well.
go so far. Like I know we always talk about no structure, but we have structure in here. That's all. I pushed all that from the middle over to there, and then we have 2 areas for males, one here and one there. But that structure will push back to the middle. But I've heard about people hanging PVC vertical pipes for these fish to go in and out of when they get after each other, places to hide. People breed Petrochromis travasi with less structure and everything's fine. There's a Petrochromis moshi, which is a beautiful solid yellow fish, mean like these guys. So this is, like I said, this is a super, super expensive fish. In fact, that male right there is going after the other male. I don't know if you can see that, Glenn, but he's just after him down there.
Again, I mean, is this for a regular community tank? And what about the feeding requirements?
I would say if you wanted, let's say you wanted one male and you wanted to put him in your community tank of fish, other big fish, yeah, go ahead. But as far as if you want to breed them, you're going to probably want a species, you'd want these, but I would put something in there we call them dither fish, which could be a tropheus, something that will take the male's attention off of the females all the time. Now, if you had a big enough tank, let's suppose you had a 600-gallon tank and you wanted to put them in there, you could put 2 males in there, one male on one end, one male on the other end with some rocks, open place in the middle, places for females to hide. And then the males are going to come out to the middle of the water and chase each other away. They'll establish their territory and they'll keep the other ones out of it. And then they'll try to coax a female into their corner. So that's how they'll do it. But you don't want to just leave them open. Now, as far as feeding these guys go, like I said, they got huge mouths. They got huge requirements for food. So like when Glenn comes out, he's probably throwing a pellet about that big of squeezed extreme food. And what we do is we take the extreme 1.5, we add the extreme algae flake, and we wet it a little bit and keep squeezing it until we make a little hard pellet, and then come out here and toss equally around the tank so everybody has a chance. These fish, again, they're a scraper. So again, don't assume that they're just eating algae. When they're scraping, they're getting all kinds of little shrimps, little crustaceans, everything. So they can handle it. These fish have been eating 1.5, made it this way for a year and a half, and there's no bloat. We're not overfeeding them. Glenn knows how much to feed them each day. And I'm amazed that we have this many babies, and I'm thinking we missed them before when we could have checked them. So anyway, this is Petrochromis species Bulu Point red.
Hey,
So,
Rick,
yeah.
why don't you tell everybody where you possibly got that T-shirt?
Well, I think rather than tell them, I'll just show them how we did it.
Okay.
And don't say, Rick, why don't you tell them how you did it? Why don't you say how we did it? Maybe how we get these T-shirts.
Tamela, look.
What?
Somebody's in the washroom.
Are
Go
they
check
gone
it.
now?
Yes, there's nobody in there. Go.
Okay.
Be careful. There's a guy coming up behind us. Apparently nobody's in there. Anything?
Wait. I think we can use this one. What do you think? Eagles?
Whoa! All right. Yippee-yi-yo. Get in. Come on. Get in quick. What are you doing?
No, I was in here.
No, come on. Oh gosh, the door's locked. Crap. Okay, what'd you get?
Okay, I got...
Car coming. Hold it
that
down, hold it down.
That won't work.
Well, that'll work. Kansas City
No.
Chiefs. My friend Gus Babson.
Oh,
Eagles.
Eagles. Woo-hoo.
What else?
Let's see what this one is.
All right.
Power
You know what?
with the championship.
You know what? We
All right, buddy. We scored.
Again, I hope you enjoyed this. Probably one of the most expensive fish you'll ever buy in Africa. I don't think of any other that you could buy that would be this much money. And they're not readily available. But I'm happy. I probably have 50, 60 babies. So you may see them at your local pet shop. Thanks for being here. Subscribe,
Bye-bye.
like us, tell your friends about us, join us. Sorry we didn't make it to Aquashell in Dallas. We're going to be in
Daytona, though.
and we'll look forward to see you, and we're going to bring more t-shirts, and I'm glad my brother gave away t-shirts to you guys out there. Take care. See you next
Bye.
time.